Hey friends, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing so well, and I am excited for today's video because I am doing a weekly what sold video. I've been doing more and more of these lately where I just show you literally everything that I sold in the past 7 days. So I've been enjoying it. I think you guys have been too. If you have, make sure to give today's video a thumbs up. But I'm gonna run through every single thing that sold this week, and then at the end, I'm gonna tell you how much we sold in total and how much I actually made at the end of the day. So I find these to be very helpful videos to watch, and I enjoy making them for you guys. So we're gonna look at the dates of 10/22 to 10/28 today. Today is actually the 28th. So my sales numbers are gonna be a little incomplete because I still have room to sell after I film today's video, but I have family coming into town this weekend. So I wanted to definitely get this video filmed so you guys can still enjoy the content and I can enjoy the time with my family. So we're looking at this full week until Friday, October 28th. And in total, so far, we've made 29 sales, which is great. That's a great number, and they've been high-priced sales, in my opinion. So I have some good mixes in here, and I'm excited to show you guys what sold. So let's jump into the video, guys, shall we? So we're gonna start with the 22nd and move forward in time. If you guys missed my last week's video, it ended on the 21st. So if you wanna go back and watch it, you can. So the first thing that sold during this week was this L'Agence pair of jeans. I thrifted these at 2nd Avenue. I think I paid about $6 for them, and they sold for $65 this week after I relisted them. They sat for a long time, relisted them, and then they sold. These were the Marguerite high-rise skinny jeans in a size 31, so a great size. And L'Agence, for me, can sell pretty well. It just requires it to sell at the right time. So I was happy with this sale, honestly. This is my first L'Agence piece I think I've sold, and I was pleasantly surprised that it sold for such a good amount. $65 from that, we made $52, and I paid about $5 for them, so it's about $48-ish of profit at the end of the day, which I will consider a huge win. And so I love that I thrifted that. I'm glad that I didn't have to do like a wholesale to get L'Agence. It's very nice. Then the next thing that I sold on my Poshmark was this Free People double strap lace bralette, and it sold for $20. And so we made $14.28. This is a piece I picked up a long time ago from Savers, and I believe I paid like $2 for this. So we made about $12 in net profit at the end of the day, but I still am happy that I grabbed it. I don't know if I would grab it again unless I could get it for a really low price, but that was still a good sale. Little sales add up, and that's not a little sale. A $20 sale is a great sale for a bra, for sure. Yeah, so I'm happy with that one as well. And I will mention that Poshmark definitely had the majority of my sales this week. I did sell 3 things on eBay, so I'll get to those at the end after the Poshmark sales. But the 26 items that sold on Poshmark, those were great sales, and the 3 that sold on eBay were also great sales. So the next sale then is this New Tags Houston Astros hat. I believe that I thrifted this either in the bins or at 2nd Avenue, and my cost of goods either way is probably $1 to $3 for this hat. It sold for $20, and we made $14.28. So we're looking at probably $10 net profit off of that piece. Maybe a little bit more, it just depends. I don't remember if I got it in the bins or if I got it at a thrift store. Then this next piece is definitely a bins pickup. Sat for a long time, and then I relisted it. These, all the pictures are on my bed. I was doing flat lays for a long time, so this is an older piece. So I accepted an offer like that. It came through and I said, yes, please, go ahead, take it. This was a pair of Rocco jeans from True Religion. They were button fly, distressed jeans. They sold for $45, so great sale, honestly. And I picked these up in the bins. So I made $36 in gross profit, about $35 of net profit. And those have been in my inventory for a very long time, so very happy to move those. And then this is a piece I was shocked has not sold until now, but it is this amazing Land's End pullover. It looks a lot like a Patagonia, but it is LL Bean, and it had this amazing like Fair Isle, very Scandinavian look to it with all those little snowflakes. And so this sold for $48. this week. And from 48, we made $36.68. I bought this for $5 at a Goodwill. So I made about $30 off of that pullover. And LL Bean is something I've been getting more and more into picking up. I just think that it sells pretty well. Has very similar comps, in my opinion, to like a Patagonia, but not as many people are like gaga for picking it up in the thrift. So it's easier to get some good pieces. And then the next piece that I sold is this Anthropologie dress. And I picked this up recently at a 2nd Avenue location, and it sold for $40. And this was sitting in a death pile for a long time. I finally listed it, and it sold very quickly, honestly, probably within a week or two for $30.28. And we probably made about $25 on that dress, so not too shabby at all. And then next up is a piece that, this is one of my oldest pieces I've ever had in my closet, probably. Not like old in like how long it's been made, but old for how long it's been sitting. This, I think I picked up on my honeymoon with Jeremy. So this sold for $35. It was this Walt Disney World 2002, kind of like an ice skating sweatshirt. It had all the Disney characters on it. It was really cool. But yeah, it's been sitting for a hot second. This I took pictures of at my mother-in-law's house in Indiana. That's how old this piece is. So $35 it sold for. Great amount. So happy with that. And we made $28 off of that. I picked that up in the bins at least 2 years ago. So I am very happy that somebody is going to have that. So $26 probably net profit on that guy. And then this was a pair of J. Crew mini pants, and mini as in MINNIE. They're a tailored cropped pant. It was a size 6. I picked these up on the Labor Day sale. They've been sitting for about 2 months, and then they sold for $40, and we made $32 in profit. I think I got these for like $2, maybe less that day, so about 30 bucks on those jeans, which I will consider a huge win. And that is a better example too of when you pay a lot less for items, you get so much more in your profit margin. I know some people that do like wholesale or pay up for pieces, and then they're paying like, you know, like $50 per piece, and then they make $20 at the end of the day. But their sales number makes it look like, oh, this piece sold for $70, $80. That's an amazing sale. Where in actuality, you're not making very much profit in there. Your profit margins are a lot lower. So I think it can be really deceiving for people looking in from the outside. If you don't hear how much people pay for their items, it can be really deceptive. Like this one. This next piece I sold was this Coach signature tote bag in silver. I was expecting it to sell for a good chunk of money, so I paid $20 for this at a church rummage sale. It only sold for $54, which is still a great sale, but when you see that I only make $43.20, then I made $23 off a $54 sale, where I made like $35 off of the J. Crew mini pants, you know? So it just is something to think about for sure. But this next piece is the Woolen Forge Aran sweater. And this I picked up pretty recently. So this was a fast sale, and I got some really lowball offers on it, but I decided to wait it out, and I'm glad that I did. It sold for $60 on Poshmark. So we made $46.28. And I'm pretty confident I got that at my local buy-sell trade store, Uptown Cheapskate. But I'm pretty sure I used all in-store credit for that. So I'm very happy with that. Same thing, same story with this next piece. This is a vintage Dooney and Burke bag I got at my local Uptown Cheapskate buy-sell trade store, and it sold for $70. And I'm fairly confident I used, I think, almost all store credit for this. So $70, we made $56. So I just lost time and the money I spent on bins items that I flipped into the Uptown Cheapskate to use to buy these nicer pieces. So I think that's great. I'm happy with that. And then this next piece, I need to send this out today. This is a Tommy Hilfiger polo shirt. Got it in the bins a long time ago. Sold for $12, and we made $7.33. So probably about $5 of net profit on that. And then the last piece that I sold on my Poshmark before we jump over to Jeremy's Poshmark is a Littlest Pet Shop that I just listed. It's a Littlest Pet Shop. It's this little blue sparkly kitty. Littlest Pet Shop can sell for good money, guys. I picked up, I think, 10 or 11 of these at a garage sale. All of them, the whole lot, for $1. And I just sold the first piece, which is that little kitty, for $8. So $8, we only make $3.33 from $8. So I must have sent out a shipping discount. But even so, I paid 10 cents for the little kitten, and I made like $3.30 off of it. So I'm happy with that. So those are my Poshmark sales. We're gonna jump on over to Jeremy's, and then we're gonna head into the eBay sales as well. If you guys are enjoying today's video, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and also hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, if you enjoy thrifting and reselling content. I also do some vlogs and lifestyle things too. And also, something to note, I'm gonna share all of these sales. We have 29 sales from this past week, but I'm also hosting my very first ever Posh show tonight. So that will count as part of this week. I'm hopeful. I'm gonna have 50 items for sale. I'm hopeful I sell at least half of those. So that would really boost this month's numbers. So we'll see what happens with that. But Jeremy's Poshmark sales, the first thing that he sold is this amazing quilted vintage tote bag. It's so cute. I found this at a Goodwill. I paid, I think, $2 or $3 for it, and it sold for him for $30. So we made $22.28 off of that bag. And quilted bags and quilting in general has just been really popular for years now. So I think that that was a cute little pickup, very granny core as well. And then the next piece that he sold was a bins pickup. It was this Urban Outfitters cropped Sherpa jacket, size small, and it sold for $34. I think he must have relisted this because that has been also sitting for a while. But we sold it for $34, and then we made $25.48 off of that piece at the end of the day. So again, for bins pickup, making 20 bucks, very happy with that. Another bins pickup, this is a Philadelphia Phillies jacket. It was a size 14 boy. When I picked it up, I thought it was a women's jacket because it was like, you know, it's like a larger child size. But it still sold as a kid's piece for $15. So we made $12, about $11 net profit. And then Jeremy sold a bundle. Now this had a case opened on it because one of the things in the bundle had a hole in it that I didn't catch. So the jury's still out on how to count this profit, but he sold this bundle of a large gray Nordstrom sweater, a Harry Potter hat, and a Joseph A. Banks sweater. These all came from Jeremy's personal closet, except for the Harry Potter hat. I found that in the bins. So we're really not looking at too much spent. It all sold for $40 in total. We make $32 from that, but I'm not sure how to count that because we're gonna try to offer like a partial refund for the piece that had a sweater. It's a whole ordeal, but that did sell. And he also sold this red Philadelphia Phillies hat. As you can see, sports things are cropping up all over in the solds, especially hats. They sell really well for us. This sold for $12. We made $9.05. I think I grabbed that in the bins. So probably $8 net profit. And then another really exciting bins find and bins sale. This is another piece that I picked up in my Ginger Marvin collab. It's the second of 3 vintage Woolrich sweaters to sell. I haven't sold the third one yet. It's still in my closet. This one is an amazing French horn one. It has so much cool knit detail. I love picking up Woolrich, vintage Woolrich especially, and I would have picked this up even if it wasn't Woolrich. This amazing knit Christmas sweater is everything. It's amazing. It sold for $48 and we made $38.40. I must have sent a shipping discount on that, and so we made like $35 off of that sweater. Absolutely gorgeous sweater. I love knit pieces like that, hand knit especially. It's so good. So we have one more of those left. It has like elves all over it. I already sold the Christmas tree one. We're doing good with those. And then Jeremy sold this, which is another great sale. It is this Simply Natural brown patchwork alpaca wool blend sweater. I picked this up and then I looked up the like original price, and these things retail for like over $200. So I grabbed it in the bins, a size small, and Jeremy accepted an offer of $50 on this. So I paid probably $1 or $2 for it, and then it sold for $50 and we made $40 off of that sale. So about $38 net profit. And then the last thing that he sold, he literally just sold it a few minutes ago. So again, we're probably gonna have some more sales rolling in today because it is a Friday when I'm filming this. And Fridays tend to be a good sales day for us. But he sold this Kate Spade Oliver Street Lily bag. I just picked this up. I used store credit to buy this at Uptown Cheapskate, and it sold for $80. So it was marked at $25, which was a great price for this, honestly. And I think I used all in-store credit. Sold it for $80, and then we made $64. So again, I only paid for that with the in-store credit from pieces I picked up in the bins to sell to them. So I will count that as a great win. And now we're gonna head on over to my eBay sales. Now I made 3 sales on eBay, and all of them were $40 or above sales. So very happy with that. The first thing I sold was this pair of Fit Flops. I've been really enjoying picking these up lately and they've been doing really well for me. This is the GoPro Super Light Clogs in a size 7. I got these at 2nd Avenue, I think for like maybe $4, and we sold them for $40, and then they paid for shipping, so that's great. And then the next piece was this New Tags Athleta Triumph hoodie in black. It was a size large, and this is a piece that I sent them an offer for, and it sold for $52 plus $8.99 shipping. Shipping for this will probably only be $7, so I'm gonna make at least $1 extra from that sale, which is great. Now this piece, shipping might be a little bit more than what I bargained for, so this was this J. Crew wool blend charcoal gray pea coat in a size extra small. It sold for $59, which is amazing. And I picked this up in the bins. So I paid $2 or $3 for this coat, sold for $59. I had just before this sold, just sent out an offer to somebody else for $43 and they declined it. And then it sold outright for $59. So it was very, very happy. I thought that was just great. And it makes me really happy when lowball offers don't work out and then you sell something for full price. Isn't that just like the best feeling? I love it. So that was the last sale so far. Oh no, it's not. I actually had a direct sale too, and it was to one of my subscribers. So thank you so much. I think her name is Katarina. I just sold to her from my recent bins thrift with me 3 very beautiful vintage Geiger pieces. She wanted all 3 of them and they were stunning. So I did a bundle for $100 for those 3 pieces, and then I paid for shipping. So another $100 sale. I only am out the cost per item, which is about $3 plus my shipping cost, which was like $10, $11. So let's look at the overview numbers, shall we? We sold 2 or 3 more items this week than we did last week. And last week I counted 8 days by accident. So at this point we only have 6 full days and I'm in the middle of the 7th day. So this has been a better week than last week, even though I felt like last week was a better week. Does that ever happen to you where you just feel like you're not doing well and then you look at all the numbers and you're like, oh, maybe I'm doing okay? If not, you should definitely add up your sales more often, because I feel like it happens to me only when I add up my sales. This is a good practice for me. So in total, on Poshmark, in eBay, and that direct sale, all of those sales together, we sold $826 on Poshmark, $151 on eBay, and $100 for the direct sale to make $1,077 in total sales just this week, which I am very proud of, very happy with. That is a great number. Otis is eating his food. I hope you can't hear it. I'm sorry if you can. But $1,077 in total sales. I added up what we made after Poshmark eBay took their cuts, and we made $857.54 in gross profit. So the only things after that are my cost of goods and taxes. So for all of those pieces, we sold 29 pieces. When we divide that total sales by those number of pieces, our average sales price this week was $37.14. So again, very happy with that. We're getting closer and closer to a $40 average sales price, which I think is great, especially since I try to keep my average cost of goods at about $5 and below. Some pieces from like a buy sell trade store will definitely be a little bit more, but I also try to use in-store credit for those because I am cheap. So that is everything I sold so far this week. And I'm very happy with how this week has gone. It's definitely been a good 2 weeks. The first week of October was not great. So hopefully this helped you guys learn some brands. Hopefully you guys feel inspired to get listing, and hopefully this inspires you to get searching for some more amazing pieces to add to your own closets and your own businesses. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram, and also leave a comment down below telling me what your sales have been like lately. But I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and until the next video, bye.